Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Feed Yourself. When this episode releases, it will be the week of Thanksgiving, and we will officially be kicking off the holiday season. As crazy as that is to believe, this year has just flown by. The time from Halloween to New Year's is my favorite time of year. I love fall. I love decorating for it. I love the clothes and the boots. I love soup season. I love football. And I also love winter, which is something you don't hear from people who live in the South very often. I'm not a huge fan of the cold, but I love cuddling up on the couch with my family, watching Christmas movies with a cup of hot chocolate. I love going to see Christmas lights. I love waking up in the mornings and doing my Bible study by the Christmas tree. As much joy as this time of year brings, all the traditions, the family time, the meaning of the season, if you're on a weight loss journey, this time of year can also bring up other emotions. The feeling of missing out on your favorite foods, feeling restricted, those thoughts can really start to creep in. And I know this firsthand because when I first started losing weight and started truly seeing results, I felt the same way. I was scared of social situations. I felt out of control with the food options. I felt really bound by the limits I had placed on myself. And I was still in that all or nothing mindset, which most diets teach. So I did what most people do during the holidays. I severely restricted calories during the week when we had get togethers on the weekend. And then I would binge on all my favorite foods because I was so hungry and I just totally lost control. I've also been on the other end of the spectrum where I would totally throw caution to the wind during the holidays and indulge in all the yummy treats for months because I told myself it's only once a year. And then I would gain 5 to 10 pounds during the course of 3 months, setting myself up for a much harder road once the new year came. So if any of this resonates with you, I want you to know that you are not alone. And there is a different way. There is a way to enjoy all your favorite holiday foods without the guilt. It just requires a mindset shift and allowing yourself grace. And what better time to do that than Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving is the perfect time to give thanks for God's abundant grace. So, traditional Thanksgiving food includes so many different options: vegetables, protein, and of course, the pies and casseroles that many of us enjoy. The beauty of this is that putting together a relatively nutritious plate is actually a lot easier than you probably think. It's all just in a few simple steps that I want to share with you today. And these steps can translate over to Christmas, over into Easter, like all of your favorite holidays, you can apply these simple steps. So, number one, please do not skip your favorite holiday dishes. Seriously, don't skip them. It's all about being intentional and becoming aware. Ask yourself, why am I eating this? If you like your answer, go ahead and eat it. If you don't, it's probably not a must have on your plate. You get to decide, and you need to like your reasons. Number two, focus on portion sizes. We just talked about the fact that you don't have to skip your favorite holiday foods. Now we just need to focus on crafting our plate in a nutritious way. So fill up half your plate with veggies and fruits, a quarter of your plate with turkey or some form of protein, and then use the rest of the plate for the fun foods, the grains, stuffing, or dressing. Yes, we call it dressing in the South, the casseroles, all of that stuff. And when you go for dessert, pick your favorite, focus on portion size, and enjoy every single bite. Number three, slow down during your meals. And this tip actually applies to all year long. And it sounds super simple, but it's something that we as women fail to do because we are always on the go. Men do this sometimes too. I see this in my husband because he has such a busy job. We're always busy handling everyone else's needs. The kids have to be rushed somewhere. We are trying to meet a work deadline, Whatever the case may be, we tend to eat meals standing up or while we multitask doing something else. But multiple studies have shown that eating slowly can give our stomachs enough time to send the hormone signal to our brain, telling us that we're full, which will stop us from accidentally overeating. This can help us maintain better portion control and skip going back for seconds as a result. And remember, you don't actually have to clean your plate. That thought process is just not helpful. Eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full. And the last one I want to talk about today, take a walk. Walking after a meal can be beneficial in many different ways. First of all, you can get some movement in, and movement is always a good thing for so many different reasons. It can also provide some quiet alone time to de stress and aid your digestion all at once. Or if someone goes with you, it can be a wonderful time to spend some quality time with friends and family. With all of our lives being so busy every single day, and with so many distractions around us constantly, social media and screen time being one of them, it can be nice to have that in person, meaningful conversation. All of these things are good for your physical and mental health. And walking immediately after a meal has actually been shown to be better than waiting even an hour. The number one thing I want you to take away from all of this, though, is that you are in control of your food. It does not control you. And you are not missing out anything if you decline a cupcake or a piece of pie. The most important thing at the table is the people, not the food. Spend time this year, this holiday season, and all year long. Spend this time focusing on the people, catching up with them, spending time having meaningful, genuine conversations. Because truly, that's what it's all about.